chilling when you think about it, and perhaps that even provides some answers. As you know, as we sit here today, obviously, when this goes to broadcast, there will be a number of things that will potentially have happened since then. But even just looking at the search of Mar-a-Lago. And the fact that there seems to be now just more and more evidence, particularly reference to classified material that dealt with nuclear information, which is quite shocking and actually a very serious crime to remove that from its proper repository. And it's something that the Republican, what used to be mainstream Republican leaders, including people like Lindsey Graham and Rick Scott and others that have just followed Trump in this just absolutely obsequious way. They're sycophants and Ted Cruz as well. People that previously decried Trump as an immoral, betrayal of conservative values. Now they'll defend him literally when they don't even know what the evidence against him is. And one of the things that some people were pointing out recently was even before the search warrant was published and even before any inventory was taken as to what materials were removed from Mar-a-Lago, there was already accusations that the FBI planted evidence. I mean, this is the party of so-called law and order saying the FBI planted evidence before the FBI even acknowledged that they had any evidence. So, I mean, these people are, and they know they're going to have egg on their face because they know they're going to be proven wrong. I mean, nobody seriously thinks that Merrick Garland is going to perpetrate a search without any substance to a probable cause affidavit. So they're just out there spewing this nonsense when they know better. And it doesn't seem to matter to them. I mean, how did that happen? And is it just that they've just given up on America? They've given up on any semblance of democracy or even truth? The idea that that as a public official or public leader, they have an obligation to represent truth to the public, to their constituents.
Yeah. I mean, I think some of them probably are doing it cynically. Like, I feel certain that the Lindsey Grahams and to whatever extent he's supporting it, the Mitch McConnells of the world are cynically saying what they think people want to hear, trying to get out of trouble. Whatever they found in Mar-a-Lago, probably not going to make anyone look super good. But there's also, I think, a very strong element that absolutely does believe that Trump is being persecuted by nefarious deep state forces. The thing about conspiratorial logic, we saw this with QAnon, we see this with the Trump movement as well, is that it's a closed system. You can't reason your way out of it because any evidence that you present to the contrary, like for example, Trump had documents pertaining to nuclear secrets of the United States, is just evidence of how deep the cabal is against him, how powerful the forces arrayed against him are to present such compelling evidence against Donald Trump because the premise is that Trump is correct and everything follows from there. So although like on our end from our perspective it does seem ludicrous that anyone could actually believe that Merrick Garland signed a phony affidavit to, signed a warrant to go in and raid Trump and plant evidence, this wacky conspiracy theory. It feels very, very true to them because they've been primed for 5 or 6 years now to believe that the world is arrayed against them and Trump is standing in their way. The thing that they like to say, the thing that a lot of them have been tweeting, this thing like, if they come after Trump, they can do it to you. Trump is what's standing between you and them. They've terrorized these people, making them think that them with a capital T are really truly out to destroy America and Americans and everything they love. And then Trump is the one thing standing between them and destruction. And so, yeah, they're gonna support Trump to the death. It's a really sad thing to me because these people aren't necessarily bad, but a lot of them have been hoodwinked pretty good.